Hello my beautiful Gemini, welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your messages for August 2020. I'm just cleansing your space here and I've meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for all your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I'm truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder that this is a general reading. It may not resonate for everybody, so please take what is for you and leave the rest behind. Just to let you know, I will be announcing the winner of the ring competition that I held for last month in 7 days time. So one lucky subscriber will win a ring like this one. I will make it especially for the subscriber, and I will announce that winner in 7 days time. Okay, my beautiful Gemini, let's get straight to your reading. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Gemini? What do they need to know for August 2020? Can you please guide them to what they need to know for their higher good, August 2020? Thank you so much, Spirit Guides. For those of you who are new to my channel, I take jumpers from the pack. I do not choose the card, as I believe that is my energy, not the message you're meant to receive. Everyone is different. There is no right or wrong way. So please fast forward during these moments. I don't like to waste anyone's time, but I will not rush the messages. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Truly grateful and ready to receive. What do my beautiful Gemini need to know for August 2020? Thank you so much. Ooh, very exciting. Wonderful energy. For those of you who are interested, I'm using the White Witch Tarot to gauge the overall energy for August. And we have the Fool card to open. So that is the protagonist energy, which is the energy that is propelling you forward with power for the month of August. And this is a new start. So there is some sort of fresh new hope. Maybe you're seeing something with fresh new eyes as we open August. New paths are available to you here, and there is an adventurous new beginning that is opening up for you. You're being very curious about this. They're giving me a sense of awe that perhaps you're seeing something that you've not seen before, is what they're giving me. It's almost like you may be doing something that you've always, you know, if you're in a certain business or certain career, or you're in a relationship, we'll go deeper and find out what's going on here. But it's almost like there is a new option available to you that is very, very lucrative, very successful. And it feels like, even if it's a relationship that you're currently in, it feels like there is some sort of new start that's on the table here. Equally, if it's to do with business, there is a wonderful opportunity for a new avenue, or to take a chance on something, some sort of new beginning that is actually quite exciting. Okay, yeah, it's something. It's like almost like you're seeing where something goes, is what they're giving me. Now they've asked me to look at this card deeper, so I'm just going to do that. One moment, please. It's very interesting. Okay. Very interesting. Okay, so what they're giving me here, this is quite a precise message for somebody. I don't know what they're called, but I'm going to try and describe it to you. So they're really pointing out these areas in the fingers. These areas, okay? It's like, there's your knuckles, but you know, it's like the join in the fingers. They're really highlighting the joins in the fingers here for me, and they're showing me someone making some sort of jewelry especially for this area. It's like maybe a ring comes down to about here. It doesn't go any further. It's meant to decorate. Equally, they're showing me earrings as well. Long sort of, they could be feathers. They look like they're fluffy, but I can't quite see them so clearly. But the earrings as well. So you may be doing some sort of jewelry making or something like that, but they're really highlighting this area of the fingers. So that's quite precise. That may be you. If it is, then there's something in this message for you. But what they're giving me here as well is it's just this curiosity and awe at like a new path, something that you have not seen before. As you can see, they're really highlighting this eye here for me. And it's like you're seeing something with different eyes. That's what they're giving me here. Okay, and it's this eye in particular. So maybe there is something about a left eye that's someone is seeing things more clearly. Maybe you're adjusting, you know, your glasses or something, and you're seeing, you're having a lens adjusted so you see things more clearly with your left eye. Something there about the left eye, okay? But ultimately, the overall energy for the month as we start August, let me get my words out, is there is a new start on the board that's actually quite exciting. Now, the antagonist position is the Judgment card, okay? So this is about your life purpose, okay? A wake-up call here and making a final decision. Paired with the Fool card, this suggests to me that you may be taking a new avenue to action your goals and your dreams. You've finally seen something very clearly, because this is also a clarity card, seeing visions more clearly and making a decision, okay? Making a final decision when you get a Judgment card there, illuminating all of the avenues for a new start. Now, there may be a couple of avenues open to you, and you are finding it difficult because this is in the antagonist position. This is the energy that you may stay away from, you gravitate away from, because sometimes it's a little bit nerve-wracking, or you know, you're not ready to make a decision yet, and this is the energy to overcome, okay? So in this Judgment position card, what they're giving me here is you may have to make some sort of final decision, a final path, and you may have been weighing up different avenues, or researching different ideas, and you have to make a decision now, and it's like you're shying away from making a decision, but it does relate to your life purpose. Now, that could be in terms of career, or it could be to do with you know, love, some avenue in your life. You've got a bit of a wake-up call, and it presents itself as a new adventure, okay? It's going to be very successful, very lucky, because the unifying energy is luck is on your side, okay? It's a turning point in whatever you're trying to action, but a decision has to be made that you may be putting off, okay? And it relates in some way to something that you've wanted to action for some time, that really speaks to your soul, because it is a life purpose, you know, prosperity path kind of calling there that you have to make a decision about. So you may have been weighing up some avenues, but either way, turning point. We've got a lot of luck coming your way. This is about being taken from the path that you feel like you're currently on, where it's stagnant, and being moved by the universe, by spirit, to somewhere that will help you action your dreams with luck and good fortune, okay? So it is a turning point here. I'm just, they've asked me to look at this card more clearly, so one moment, please. Yeah, they're removing any sort of negative cycles or anything that does not serve you. They're being removed at this time in August. That's the energy, so that it leads to a lot of growth, okay? So you may have felt stagnant in terms of being able to action something and move forward, or make a decision on some area of your life, but all the blocks are being taken out of your way. As you can see, they're showing me this figure. It's almost cocooned in this serpent, okay? And what they're showing me is it's a coil. So they're giving, I read this card different in the energy every time I get it, but they're showing me that it's kept you stuck in one position, and now the hand of the universe, the hand of fate, is lifting you out of that and putting you in a more prosperous path for your success. Okay, so a lot of new starts and success on your side. Very exciting there, my beautiful Gemini. Now we do have, we're going deeper to find out what we're dealing with. I'm using the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot to gauge the energies here. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Gemini? Ooh. First card we have, so we're making a new start. And we've got here the Six of Cups. It's in reverse. Okay, so this is no dice on any sort of reunion with the past. And when we get this card in the upright position, they want me to describe it like this. When we get it in the upright position, this means someone from your past wants to reunite with you and offer you either some sort of cup of love or some sort of apology there. When we receive it in the reverse position, this is about unrealistic expectations, maybe having rose-tinted glasses when you look at the past. And it feels like you're shifting away from this situation now. So you may be making a final decision about love here, finally deciding to cut somebody off and go in a new direction. Or, you know, because it seems like the Fool card, you're making a new start. Okay, and okay, thank you so much. What I'm also getting is this situation may have made you feel taken for granted, okay? And you're recognizing that if you don't cut off this situation, and each time this person, if it's a cycle, each time this person returns, if you don't cut this off, you'll be stuck in this cycle forever, okay? Because they want to highlight this Wheel of Fortune where, you know, you're stuck in this coil, and the serpent there, that relates to the Devil card energy, which is, you know, being stuck in some sort of negative cycle or toxic cycle, trying to get out. But the universe is clearing the path for you for more success. So if you're deciding on a new start to move away from somebody, it's because you're taking, it's almost like you're taking the rose-tinted glasses off. You're finally seeing the past exactly the way it was, and you're deciding, because they're showing me seeing things more clearly, okay? Especially, again, they're highlighting this left eye, seeing things more clearly on what happened in the past. Now, that may be a decision you're going to make where you make a new start, or you take a different, thank you so much, I'm truly grateful, you take a different avenue to see if you get a different outcome. We're going to find out and see what they're dealing with. Okay, once you make a decision, it's going to be pretty quick, okay? So you're going to get some sort of communication, some sort of news with regarding a decision that you make that relates to your life purpose. Now, this could be about whether people, either a lover, I'm going to clarify this card, the Six of Cups, to find out what we're dealing with here. But once you make a final decision, action happens pretty quick. Now, this may be news arriving, so if it's to do with love, which we'll find out in a moment, if it's to do with love and you decide that you're going to start anew with somebody else, or you know, you're going to cut someone out from the past who keeps coming around in toxic cycles, you bet your ass you're going to hear from them, okay? Because it's an energetic exchange. And once you decide to cut any toxic cycles, that person that you're cutting ties with energetically, they feel the tug on that tie, and then they come in and they will connect with you. But what they're giving me here is it is a very quick exchange, okay? But only once you make this final decision, okay, is what they're giving me. Hermit in reverse. Okay, so you don't want to make the same mistakes in the past. Repeating mistakes is not the path that you want to be in. And because when you receive the Hermit card, which is a Virgo energy, when you receive it in the reverse, it's about being stuck. And this is it's over the unifying energy. This is the successful energy that will bring it all together, and is the Wheel of Fortune. Lady Luck is on your side, the universe is on your side, and they want a turning point here. So the Hermit, when it's in reverse, is about you being stuck in a situation, but you're being rescued almost by the universe, because you don't want to make the same mistakes as you did in the past, and ultimately there is a progression here for a more successful outcome. Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so what we have here is that the past, when someone comes in to try and reunite with you, and it's a cycle that goes around and round and round, this person still has nothing new to offer, okay? Because we got the Knight of Pentacles, it's in reverse, and this is about, you know, it's just not working. Okay, there's no solid offer being brought in here by this person, and no matter how much you try to rectify the situation, my beautiful Gemini, it's just not working no matter what you do. And it feels like that the other person is not putting the effort. They're not investing in the connection in the way that you deserve. Okay, so that's why I'm getting that there is a final decision that needs to be made here about whether you're going to take a different avenue. It's like you're seeing things really clearly, and the cards are giving me the indication that you're thinking about a new start here. And if that's the way you're propelling yourself forward, it's going to be very successful. Okay, yeah, look at that. So again, Four of Pentacles is about releasing anything that does not serve you, anything that is you're holding on to. As soon as you do that, you will get some sort of communication. But when you have it in the upright, it is good news. Okay, just to let you know, this Eight of Wands here, it is about passion. Okay, passionate news or successful news comes on in, but only once you make a final decision. And the final decision seems to be about making a new start for a more successful future, is what they're giving me. At the moment, they're showing me it's in love. Okay, so you're releasing anything that does not serve you, that is not part of your prosperity path. Now, in terms of love, it could be, I just want to clarify, the Six of Cups in reverse doesn't always have to be about an ex-partner. It can be about, a friend that you're not in communication with, who comes, comes back in, does reunions, wants a reunion with you, but they're not part of your soul tribe anymore. You've outgrown them. There is nothing, there's no investment in this connection in any way. So the Six of Cups in reverse does not have to be about a romantic love, just to clarify that for you. King of Wands in reverse. When we've got that, okay, thank you so much. What they're giving me here is, I'm going to get a clarifier card for the spread so far, because what we've got here is, it feels like this person who comes back, it feels like very much there's a cycle here, okay, that this person keeps coming around, and they often, they don't know how to make it work. They don't have anything new to say. They don't have any solid investment into the relationship. And I'm not talking financially. I'm talking they're not actually investing in the connection. And it's showing me that they're not ready yet. Okay, they're acting in low vibe. They've got weak boundaries, this person, and they have the ability to be, a bold leader. This is Aries energy, just so you know. Also, Nine of Pentacles is Earth energy as well. So you could be dealing with Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, also Aries. But what we're getting here is this person's just not emotionally ready. They're all there for the passion, but it's not sustainable. This person is acting in low vibe sometimes. They may even abuse their sexual power by coming back, because the connection between you and them, Gemini, is very alluring, very passionate, very sexy. But this person's just not ready to commit. Okay? And you don't want to make the same mistakes. You don't want to be keeping going round in circles, because it's wasting your precious time. Now, I want to do a clarification on this, because I want to check in to see if I'm dealing with twin flame energy because of the cycle. And this person may not be ready yet. They may not have learnt karmic lessons. So I want to check in, or if this is a karmic relationship that keeps coming back around for you to learn lessons. So I just want to clarify. Thank you so much. I'm clarifying with the Light Seers Tarot. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please clarify this connection? Can you please clarify? Ooh. Wow. Okay. Okay. We have Five of Pentacles. Okay. Right. So what we have here is the Magician in reverse, which is someone who uses their power in a manipulative way. It's an unfulfilled potential in this connection, because the person is not ready. They've got scattered energy, and they waste precious time, precious resources, trying to manipulate the situation, but to their gain, okay? This person, Five of Pentacles in the upright, also may ghost you, may breadcrumb you, leaves you out in the cold, abandons you, and the cycle continues is what I'm getting here. They may also have abandonment issues from childhood. As you can see, this figure looks very young, so they may have abandonment issues from childhood, and they are emulating that in their relationships. They're just not ready. They're not emotionally mature to make this connection. They may we also got the Devil card, which is major arcana. This person may be low vibe. They may have addictions. This is Capricorn energy, so they may be a Capricorn placement as well. But this person, they are obsessed with you in a sexual kind of way. They want to be all that for you because the Nine of Pentacles has shown up, but they're just not there yet. They're not ready emotionally to give to the connection at this present moment in time. But see, you can see that they are tied to you in this sort of way. It is a karmic lesson that needs to be learnt here, is what they're giving me. Okay, and what they're also giving me with this Devil energy is that this person, the connection between you is very alluring, okay, but they may use their power in order to keep coming and connecting with you when the moment is ready for them, okay, it serves them. Nine of Wands in the reverse suggests, it's like maintain your boundaries. There is a defensiveness here. So the thing that is stopping this connection from reaching its full potential, barriers are up. Now, Gemini, that can be because this person has ghosted you, left you out in the cold in some way, and your boundaries are naturally up, because that's what happens when, humans are ignored or dropped all of a sudden. Our boundaries go up. We don't trust the connection anymore. We're worried that the person's going to do the same thing again. But what they're showing me here with this Nine of Wands here is, to be strong and keep those boundaries, up. Have faith with the situation, that your intuition will guide you, okay? Because there is a defensiveness here. What they're giving me is you can bet your bottom dollar that this person, as soon as your boundaries are down, they come back in. But it's a cycle that just keeps repeating itself. They have asked me to go again to clarify. I'm just going to do that. One moment, please. They've asked me to be silent, so one moment, please. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so Four of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so they're suggesting here again, really, as you can see, right in the center, Four of Pentacles is clarified by Four of Pentacles, which is releasing anything that does not serve you, because it's like, it may look pretty on the outside, but in the inside, it's weighing you down. Okay, that's what they've given me. If you show it to you in the upright, it looks that purse there, it looks pretty on the outside, but actually look how tightly she's holding on to it. Okay, she's not free by holding on to it so tightly. So it needs to be, in the reverse, suggests things need to be lightened up, need to be released in order to be free from a toxic cycle. Okay, so that's what they're giving me with this this person who comes back around. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Gemini? What else do they need to know for August 2020? Can you please guide them? What do they need to know for their higher good? Can you please clarify any further messages they need to know? Okay, so they're giving me here, Wheel of Fortune is, it keeps coming back around. This connection keeps coming back around, and the same situation keeps happening because the Wheel of Fortune in reverse is about unfinished business, unfinished lessons. Okay, so that doesn't mean you have unfinished business with this person and that's it. It means there are lessons to be learned here that are not being learned. And that could be that this person is reflecting, projecting, that's it, projecting their insecurities and how they feel about themselves, projecting it onto you, and vice versa if it's twin flame energy. They're not clarifying this for me. What they're showing me is it's karmic lesson. So I'm inclined to believe that this is not a twin flame reading. Okay, I will be doing twin flame readings later on in the month, but this is not a twin flame. This is some sort of karmic lesson that needs to be learned here. So there are still learning lessons to be done, and there is a delay with this because it seems to be the same thing coming around, the same thing is done, but the same outcome is happening. So there needs to be they're showing me there needs to be the new start and a new avenue taken, seeing things very clearly in order to get out of this cycle for a more fortunate, lucky time in love. Okay. Also, they're showing me that this card, it's this situation puts you out of balance. Okay, because all the elements are on the board there. When it's in the reverse, you're out of balance with this situation. And as you can see, the devil there, there's a devil type figure on the wheel, and the devil is up. Okay, so that suggests that there is low vibe in this situation, and some sort of either addictions or obsessions or toxic cycle is in play with this connection in order to learn a lesson. Now, this lesson may be that you overgive too much, my beautiful Gemini, and if that's the case, then you need to learn a lesson about self-love first, or it could be to do with lust is what they're giving me. It could be also to do, because we have the King of Wands in reverse, about sexual lust, knowing the difference between love and lust. Lust doesn't stay around too long, but passion is very different than lust. Okay, passion can stand the test of time, but lust is very fleeting. So it could be a number of lessons that you need to learn. Please apply it to your situation. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. What else do my beautiful Gemini need to know for August 2020? They give me a wonderful perfume that's just come on through, and as I smelt it, it's so amazing. The words sea breeze came into the reading. Sea breeze. So you may have bought some sort of either room fragrance that's called sea breeze, or a candle that's called sea breeze, or perfume that's called, that may be too many. Let's have a look. How would you like to receive? They want me to receive it this way. Thank you. They want me to keep all of them. So that may be something. If that's you, then there may be something in this message for you. Transformation needs to happen. Okay, so the Death card is turned up in the antagonist position. You know what needs to be done, my beautiful Gemini, and it's in the antagonist position, so that means you're shying away from making that final decision. The final decision is to rebirth this connection with this person. Big changes need to happen. There needs to be some sort of ending here. Now, that could be an ending in terms of an ultimatum that you give to this person for them to change their ways, and then if they don't, sorry, I'm starting to lose my voice, so that is a suggestion here that that's a very hard route for you to take, to speak that sort of truth and give an ultimatum, because I started to lose my voice as I was suggesting it. But something does need to give for your ultimate peace. Okay, when we get the Death card, people are often very scared of it, but it's a Scorpionic. Wow. There is definitely something at play here. Scorpionic energy, where, yes, it may be difficult to voice this this energy, but it has to be done. That's the energy that's in the center there, something you have to overcome in order to transform this relationship. And big changes, as I said, need to happen. Some endings, as I said, it could be an ultimatum, or you decide to take a complete cut and run and make a new start with somebody new. Either way, endings lead to big new beginnings. Okay, there needs to be a moving on from this stagnant energy in order to rebirth the situation. This Death card, they are flying the flag of the white rose, which is about rejuvenation, which is about peace. Okay, so ultimately you need to come forward and recognize that action needs to be taken to transform the situation for either one, a better outcome that is more successful and more healthy for the relationship, or you need to cut and run and go and look for a new relationship that is healthier for you to connect to. We have the Hangman energy. Now this is Pisces energy here. I'm not laughing at it because it's a funny situation. I'm laughing at it because it is a difficult decision to make and it feels like it's stuck. Okay, so as you can see, stuck energy is the energy that needs to be overcome and unified by that Wheel of Fortune. The universe is going to make you uncomfortable until such time as you action what needs to be done, basically. The Hangman in reverse is almost a refusal sometimes to get a different perspective in a relationship. It's almost like no one in the connection is willing to see a different perspective or gain any wisdom from what's happening. It feels like there are little lessons learned, but the big ones are being ignored. The elephant in the room is not being discussed verbally, because I was losing my voice there. So it may be on your mind, Gemini, or maybe on your person's mind. The conversations need to be had, but no one is voicing it. There are no swords on this board at all. And swords are about communication. They're about the intellect, the thoughts, the analysis. You both know what needs to be said, but no one's saying a thing, okay, with that Hangman energy. The Hierophant in reverse. Now, what they're showing me again with this is the Hierophant is my marriage card, okay, or my higher level commitment card. It's in reverse. So there is a disappointment here. There is no desire or no action that is happening here that leads to a higher level of commitment. And it's over the Six of Cups and this Knight of Pentacles in reverse. The conversation that looks like needs to be had, something needs to change in order to move forward towards a healthy relationship and a high level commitment, if that's exactly what you want, Gemini. But as it stands, there is no change. The obstacles, because number 5, I'll just show you in the upright, number 5 is the number of obstacles and, you know, overcoming obstacles. But in the reverse, and it's also change as well, in the reverse suggests the obstacles are not being overcome, the lessons are not being learnt, and there is no change for a higher level commitment here. So the jury is out. We've got two of Pentacles here. This is, you know, you got two choices. That's basically it. And you're weighing up your options. And that is issue an ultimatum about things needing to change, because you deserve respect, Gemini. You deserve to be treated well and have someone invest in your connection if that's exactly what you want. But equally, your decision to walk away is equally acceptable if someone is not showing up for the connection and leading with your interests, your best interests and theirs for a higher level commitment. Okay, now we have the 8 of Swords here. It is in reverse. And when it's in reverse here, it is frustrating, okay, because there are delays with this card. Now, when we have this 8 of Swords in reverse, this is about a release. Okay, liberating yourself from analyzing the situation. Interestingly, it's the first set of swords that we have on the board. So a communication problem needs to be addressed. Talking things over will release the tension, but also it will give you a new hope. It will lead to some sort of escape, some sort of freedom here. Now, this freedom is twofold. One is, you know where you finally stand with the connection and whether this person is going to step up to the plate, and then you decide from there. whether you stick out the connection and hope for the best that it works and this person does put the effort in, or you walk away. Either way, the communication allows you to make your decision. Okay, interestingly, it's over the Judgment card, which is seeing things very clearly, having that clarity and making a final decision. In the Wheel of Fortune, you know, Spirit guiding you out of a stuck position for a more successful outcome. It comes with communication, but also they want you to know with this card, when you receive this card in the reverse, it's liberating any anxiety. Okay, in the upright position, this figure is bound. The history of this card is this figure can take the binds off, take off the blindfold, and see that none of the swords are actually pointed at her. There is no perceived threat. The swords are facing downwards in the ground. They're actually protecting. Okay, so the idea of any sort of restriction or threat there is in the mind. Okay, it is a self-imposed restriction, and it's because of communication, because you got it in the reverse. So there needs to be a conversation that needs to be had here to liberate yourself from anxiety and also know which is the best way to proceed. We have the Eight of Pentacles here. It's in the upright position. I love this card in the upright position. This is about investing in a connection, mastering yourself, putting the love into yourself, you know, looking after yourself, to be to enjoy yourself, and you know, investing in yourself leads to a lot more peace, a lot more stability, but also it leads to investment in the connection. Okay, so there needs to be a transformation in order for you and the other person to invest in the connection. Now I'm going to go and see an outcome. I'm going to get clarity a little bit deeper. I'm using the Fountain Tarot, for those of you who are interested, to see the outcome here, or give any guidance as to what can be done in the situation or how it will play out. Thank you so much, Spirit guys. Okay, so Nine of Wands. It's in the upright position. When we get it in the upright position, this is about persisting, but keeping your boundaries high. You know, you got to keep, it feels like there is a bit of a battle here between you and this person, that it's a battle of wits, it's a battle of passions, but it's also the situation, this conflict persists, and you feel like you got to keep your boundaries high in order to maneuver the situation and make any progress to the top. Okay, is what they're showing me here. So that's how it's feeling at the moment. It's an upward battle that you feel like you're having to protect yourself at every turn, but there needs to be a conversation here. Can you please give my beautiful Gemini some sort of outcome, indication as to, thank you so much, an indication as to how to proceed. Four of Coins in reverse. I mean, that is the third time that we've received it, Gemini. There is a big message here, and it's about letting go of what does not serve you, what is weighing you down. Okay, this is about releasing anything that does not invest in your future, releasing anything that does not invest in your life purpose or invest on your prosperity path. When we have it in the upright position, it's about investing in the future for long-term security, but we have it in the reverse. So again, it's releasing anything that does not invest in long-term security. So again, we have that advice there. High Priestess, Virgo energy. It's about trusting yourself, trusting your intuition to guide you. If this doesn't work and it keeps not working and you've tried everything you possibly can, Gemini, you know already. You know what to do, is what they're giving me here. Now, also, they're showing me that there may be some sort of reveal that happens round about the moon cycle. You may come into some sort of information, especially since we've got the news card, that Eight of Wands. It's early in the month. Something comes to light, some sort of news comes on in. Now, they're showing it as a successful news because it actually highlights a direction that you now need to take. Okay, so it's for your higher good is what they're giving me. The news comes on in for your higher good. This may be around the full moon, because we have the full moon. They're highlighting it in the background for me. Full moon is in and around the 3rd of August, I believe. So there is something that comes to light then. And you're seeing things very clearly. Again, they're showing me, even though the veil is over this character in this card, you are seeing things super clear. Okay, so whatever comes to light here. Okay, this is, I don't know what this means, but I'm going to give it to you anyway. They're showing me there is something in this figure's hand. Now, normally when I read this card and they highlight this, it's either a scroll or a contract or something, but they actually gave me this sentence, which is throwing the rag out with the dishes. Throwing the rag out with the dishes. I don't know what that means. I can't even guess at what that means. But they're showing me as a rag, a piece of material, throwing the rag out with the dishes. Now, I don't know if that's a sentence that you normally use. If that is, then there's something in this message for you. But there is some sort of information that comes to light where you have to trust your intuition to guide you. Okay, and it is in and around the 3rd of August. 8 of Swords. Again, we have the unifying energy, so it's on this side here. The 8 of Swords in reverse is again a release, a liberation, you know, taking a rest after such a long time of being anxious. Okay, interestingly enough, you know, on the clarifying how to proceed, we have 2 8 of Swords. I mean, you just can't write this. They're just giving you the same advice here, which is a conversation needs to be had in order to release yourself from anxiety, in order to know which way to proceed, whether you make the new start. Either way, there has to be something new that happens in order to get a new outcome. Okay, so conversation is key here for this liberation. Very, very important. They've asked me to go again, so I will. One more. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Gemini? What do they need to know regarding the situation? Can you please guide them to any further advice for their higher good? August 2020, what do they need to know? Can you please guide them for their higher good? What do they need to know? Do you want that card? No. Thank you so much. I'm truly grateful. Can you please guide them? Thank you for the messages so far. I'm truly grateful. I'm ready to receive. Thank you so much. Okay. Thank you so much. They've said that is the end. So we have 9 of Cups in reverse. Okay. That is about not being happy at this present moment in time. Okay. And it's about, you know, weighing up, it's about weighing up your options and the way investment works in a connection. Is it a case of you or the other person is looking for quick results, for success, and to get all your wishes all at once in a connection? Or does there need to be some sort of serious conversation here that leads to an investment of a long-term investment or long-term commitment to you and the other person to reach for your dreams in this relationship, to continue together, to be happy together? But ultimately at this present moment in time, you're not getting your wish fulfillment in this connection, and it doesn't feel like a healthy, abundant connection. But you and the other person need to ask yourself, what work needs to be done? Are we looking for quick results here in this connection? Can it be worked on? And if it can, then the work needs to be done towards your happiness to make it more fulfilling. 3 of Cups. Ooh. 3 of Cups in the upright position. It can mean 2 things. They're giving me 2 energies here. One is there is a third party situation. And that is something that may come to light on the 3rd, because it's just here by the High Priestess card. So you may be finding out that there is a third party situation, or you may even know already, they just gave me. If that's you, because they're saying this message is not for everybody. Okay? If this is for you, you will either know already, or you will know on the 3rd or in and around the 3rd of August about a third party situation. They're again highlighting this is not for everybody. So I don't want everyone freaking out by going, oh my God, they're seeing someone else. That's not the case. This is a very specific message for some people out there. This message, the second energy they're giving me with this card, this 3 of Cups, is you may be leaning on your friends, your soul tribe, for a circle of support at this time. Please ask for their guidance and help with this situation if you're asking questions that you cannot find answers to, okay? Well, for sure, this person that you're connected to in some way is stalking you. They're either checking out your social media or, asking friends about you as well. Since we got the 3 of Cups, they're giving me that energy that they may be asking your friends or friendships that are in the same circle as yours about you, okay? Because my Page of Swords is the stalker, the person who lurks looking at all your stuff online. Now it's Aquarian energy. They're curious about how you conduct yourself when they're not around online. So you may be writing things like quotes and things that are overly emotional, and they know that they have some sort of hold on you because they know that you're writing those quotes about them. Very egotistical, but that's what they're giving me here. Also, they're showing me that you may be looking at their stuff online as well. It feels very much dual energy, that this person is checking you out as much as you're checking them out. Page of Wands in reverse, okay? Now, when we get the Page of Wands in reverse, again, they're highlighting this person is chaotic kind of energy, sexually impulsive, may contact you when they want. I'm going to just say how it is. I mean, I hate to say it. Even if you look up the energy of this card online, I'm telling you exactly what it means, which is, I can only give you the truth. I don't want to blow smoke up your, what. They contact you when they're bored, okay? When there's nothing else going on. So Page of Wands energy is kind of like very creative person, thrives on passionate energy, but it is something that is chaotic and it fizzles out when it sort of burns out when it comes around, okay? They've asked me just for one more. Okay, which is highly unusual because we've had quite a few. This is going to be a very long message. I do apologize, Gemini, but I'm here for as long as they want to talk. Thank you so much. We're just going to pull one more. You've asked for one more. Is this about the reveal? Could you please guide my beautiful Gemini what this is about? Why do you need one more card? Can you please clarify the Page of Wands even? What is it you need to tell them? Thank you so much, Spirit Guides. Thank you. Huh? Okay, so we have the Hierophant in the upright, okay? This is about lifting the lid on your power, my beautiful Gemini, but also lifting the lid on any sort of secrets or, anything that was hidden. It definitely comes through communication here, but the Hierophant, as I said earlier, is a higher level commitment, okay? So you need to communicate with this person your wish for a higher level commitment, because it seems to be that in its present state, this relationship, there's no deal here. There's no possibility of this higher level commitment. But actually, once you have this communication, once you liberate yourself and know where you stand, marriage is on the table or higher level commitment is on the board, okay? Shaking up the energy for a new start or a new understanding, okay, leads to a higher level commitment. If that's what you're looking for, then they wanted you to have this final card for a reason, which is to say that whichever decision you make, because we got new start, and we have you seeing things very clearly in the Wheel of Fortune for a successful partnership here. That could be a successful partnership by having a new start with someone new, or a rebirth, a new energy injected into this connection. Ultimately, the goal is, if this is you, the goal is a higher level commitment. Now, this could also be okay. So they're also giving me the 5, as I said, the 5 is about overcoming obstacles and making changes. So overcoming the obstacles and making the changes for the 5 leads to a higher level commitment. Also, they gave me something about being a teacher. So maybe that's you. Maybe you're a teacher, or maybe it's about seeking somebody who can tutor you and this person in terms of a relationship. You know, those relationship gurus and things like that. Maybe seeking some sort of help or knowledge in order to learn what the lessons are for a healthy, connected relationship here. They do want me to leave it there for you, my beautiful Gemini. So that's what's going on in August for you. Very powerful stuff, very complex stuff. Now, we're just going to give you a Wisdom of the Oracle card for advice before we leave. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. What else do my beautiful Gemini need to know? August 2020. Can you please guide them to any final messages before we close the connection? For the higher good, what do they need to know? I'm truly grateful for the messages so far. Can you please? Thank you so much. We've got come to the edge. So you're on the precipice of this relationship or something new here. You know, being on the precipice is about to take the leap of faith into the unknown for a successful outcome. Okay, 3 and 6, it's card number 36. It reduces to 9, so that's that Hermit card. You need to go deep within. Virgo energy, go deep within for clarity, for a quest for personal truth. Spiritual illumination has to happen with this situation. Now, this figure is on like a little piece of earth that is floating in the sky. So there could be some sort of groundedness that needs, you know, everything's all up in the air. There needs to be some sort of grounded energy that has to happen here. But she's sprinkling petals here that look like hearts. Okay, so come to the edge. So come to the edge. You got to do something scary when you're coming to the edge there. You need to take fight or flight mode is what they're giving me. So this conversation, it may seem scary, but it has to happen for there to be some resolve. Okay, so come to the edge. Be daring. 36, I'm just going to read exactly what it means in the book so I don't tell you anything wrong here. So I read it intuitively first, and then it says courage. Taking a leap of faith, overcoming fear, and accepting a risk. Facing the unknown is the only choice you really have right now if you want to progress. It's okay to be afraid. Now's the time to take the risk that is not calculated, to feel the exhilaration as, go to the next page, you ready yourself for the leap of faith. Spirit is present, so let go of fear. You are called to express your true self. Listen to your heart and soul, not your head. Come to the edge and discover that you can fly. You must step into the unfamiliar so that you may find miracles. It's scary to be truly intimate with someone, to allow him or her to see all of you, especially the parts that you've hidden and protected. Now is the time to take a risk and let yourself be seen, be truly seen. It's important that you speak up, voice what you need to, state who you are, say what you hope for. This is not the time to play it safe, but to take a leap of faith. You'll be glad you did. If you're seeking a relationship, the same applies. Take one step forward towards the gods and they will deliver you what you truly desire. If ever there was a time for you to take a leap of faith into the unknown, it is now. This is the perfect moment for you to take a big risk. The unknown is the only choice now, and if you come to the edge, you will discover treasure beyond your wildest dreams. Allow your courage to lead you in spite of your fears. You don't need to know the exact form of what you're going for. The essence is much more powerful, and Spirit has a way of delivering an even better version of prosperity than you could imagine. Take the step. The results will be amazing. I mean, if there ever was a message to clarify what I've just read for you, it's that. It's amazing. I love it when Spirit does that. Thank you so much. I'm truly grateful. So yeah, there we are, my beautiful Gemini. I'm just going to trinket for you before we go. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. What do my beautiful Gemini need to know in this situation? Can you please guide them? Okay, so we have the star, okay, that's come up there. This is Aquarian energy. This is about a renewal of hope, inner clarity, okay, illumination again, but having faith and hope. Also, star is about healing. So how can you heal this situation for more clarity and a more hopeful outcome, okay? So this is, yeah, a lot of healing has to happen here before you can move on. Where would you like this? Okay, they want it on Hierophant, about revealing what needs to be healed and processing forward. Now we also have the Tree of Life, okay, in a circle there, Tree of Life trinket. I hope you can see that. It's about healthy roots. It's about growth, okay? It is about solid growth that needs to happen here now for a more healthy future in this. Yeah, so leaves as well, branches, branching off it and having healthy leaves, a more fruitful relationship there. They've asked me to look at it closely, so I will. Wow, this again they're giving me these parts of the fingers. Okay, they're showing me the branches and these little, it's almost like little knobbly bits in the fingers. They also look like branches, so maybe the jewelry that you're doing, maybe it looks like rings on a tree, or the little knobbly bits in the tree. I don't know, they're somehow connected. Yeah, so yeah, it's about planting healthy roots here in this connection. Where would you like this? They want it on the Wheel of Fortune because the universe is helping you in this situation. This is a turning point for a more fortunate future that leads to more healthy growth. And that is in the learning the lessons. Thank you so much. I'm truly grateful. They've also given it as the Tree of Wisdom. Okay, a new perspective is called for here. They've connected to the Fool card for new, and the Hangman in reverse. A new perspective is called for here for wisdom, learning lessons for growth. Thank you so much. I'm truly grateful. Okay, and also for the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, unfinished business, because there are lessons to be learned here. Okay, my beautiful Gemini, we'll leave it there. I hope something resonated for one of you out there. If it did, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell. Apparently that's important. It lets you know when I update my next message. It lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is very, very important for me. Okay, my beautiful Gemini, we'll leave it there. Thank you so much. Love and light.